Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to day 6 of Things to be Thankful for. And so it is November 6th today, and I am going to talk about something else that I am very thankful for. Today, I want to talk about the blessing and the gift that God gives us of friendship. Now, let me tell you a little history about me with friendships. So, when I was a kid, I was very, very shy. I had no idea how to make friends. And so, I was very fortunate that there would be people from time to time that were more extroverted than me that would kind of take me on as their friend. And I'm grateful for that. And some of those people I'm still friends with. We don't see each other a lot, but we still have a connection. And so, not everybody has that natural ability, I guess, of knowing how to make friends. And I was really just too shy to know how to do it. And so, anyway, like I said, some of those people that I met in grade school, we've stayed connected through Facebook and different things. And there's even a little group of us that gets together every so often. So, that's pretty nice. And then, there's another couple of people that I met in high school that were very, good friends to me. And I was still very introverted with them, even, but we're still connected to this day. And I'm really grateful for them because God sent those friendships to me. It certainly wasn't me out there knowing how to do it. And then just some of the other people in my life that have been wonderful friends are just people throughout the years that I've met through work, through church. There's a little core group that I've been friends with from the church that I went to years ago. And it's a group of women, and we've stayed friends for years, and we meet each month for each other's birthdays. And I could count on those women for anything. I know that. I know that they are good friends and faithful for anything that each other of us needs. I also have friends from the church we went to after that, and just from the pastor and his wife to the different people that went there. It was a very small church, but we formed some good relationships there, and people would pray for us and things like that. So that's important to me. And then the church we're at now. I still kind of feel like I'm learning about the people there because, again, old habits die hard. And so it's still kind of difficult for me to reach out and, form really close relationships quickly. And so I'm still working on that. Plus, I work a job. Some of the women there that are around the same age as me, they may be retired or part-time work. And so, I'm not able to get together with them, the same amount of times as some of the others can. But very nice people, and, I'm enjoying, learning more about them, getting to be closer friends with them. Then I also have a group of musicians that were just amateur musicians. There's a couple of, well, I say we are amateurs, but everybody there is really good. And it's a group that we do open mic nights together sometimes. And I met them through the man that I was starting to take guitar lessons through. And so all of those people in that little group there, they've been really good friends to me, very encouraging, as I pretty much kind of tried to finish teaching myself some guitar chords and stuff. And so they would always be really encouraging. And that really meant a lot to me because it can be kind of nerve-wracking to learn an instrument later in life. And that's what I was trying to do. And then, as I said in another video, growing up, my friends mainly were my siblings. And that was just, I was very blessed to have that built-in group of people that I could share memories with and, laugh at things with and create little, songs and things like that we used to do. And so they were my friends. And then just like I said before, people that I've met through the different jobs that I've done. as a teacher. That's been my job for, almost 30 years now. And all of the former teachers that I'm still friends with, you get a really close bond with people that you're doing something like that with. But I've done other jobs too, and I've met wonderful people through those jobs. And then my grown children, I feel like they're my friends now. It's kind of weird when you go from that relationship of you're the parent to a little kid, and then they grow up and they just become like a friend to you. And they're all great people, and I value their when they have advice or whatever. I value that. I really do. And so I think of them as my friends. I wanted to read a couple of Bible verses that talk about just God's importance on friendship. And so one of these is very well known, probably the best known verse about a friend. And it's Jesus talking. And so it is in John, and it's chapter 15, verse 13. And Jesus is telling his disciples, "Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. Ye are my friends, if you do whatsoever I command you." And so he goes on to talk about that, they were not servants to him anymore. They were friends. And what a blessing, to know Jesus as your friend. And we all can, I didn't walk the earth, with him like the disciples did, but Jesus promises that we can all have that relationship with him. And it's a very important, the most important friendship in my entire life. I was going to read another one, but I have lost my place. So I think I will just leave it at that. And I hope that you will think about the blessing that God has given all of us of different friendships. And some people have more friends than others, and that's okay. If you have just a few people that are very close, that you can count on, that is something that's sent from God. And we should be very thankful for those people. And like I said before, of all of the friends that God has blessed us with, the very best and most important and the most intimate is being friends with Jesus Christ. And so I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you tomorrow. All right, bye-bye.